guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you guys can see, I have my makeup on for today's video because I don't know about you guys, but when I kind of think to myself that I have makeup on, it doesn't make me want to cry because I think I'm gonna ruin my makeup. But I don't guarantee that I won't shed maybe some tears. Hopefully I don't. I have already cried a lot. And if a lot of you guys don't have Instagram and you have no idea what the hell I'm talking about, your girl got into a car accident on Sunday. And thankfully, you guys, nothing bad, like severe. I mean, that was bad, but nothing like, at least I didn't die and at least it didn't hit me anywhere else. And you guys may have already seen my brazo. So that metal object that I'm going to talk to you guys about that went through the window did hit me on my left arm. And now it's really bruised, and I'm going to show you guys pictures and everything because I think my story is pretty crazy, and I 1000 believe that God and my angels were there to protect me and protect my husband as well. So yeah, so on Sunday, September 19th, we went to church like we normally do every single Sunday. And we got off church, we went to Marshall's just to pick up a few things that I want for my backdrop for Halloween. And we were on our way home. We've been going to bed pretty late lately, and I just thought, let me just take a quick little nap. It's really hot here, and when you're like, we were doing some shopping and I got a little tired. And you normally take a little nap, and the church where we go to is about like 35 minutes away from our home where we live, and I always fall asleep in the car all the time. Can anybody else relate? So I fell asleep, and I actually fell asleep this way. So my face was facing my left arm. So I literally was like just sleeping like this in the car. That's what my husband told me. But then it was so crazy. He said that last minute I switched my face to my right side, and I started to lean more towards like the door and the window on my right. And then you guys, like, all of a sudden I thought we had gotten into a car accident because keep in mind I was sleeping, and a bunch of glass, like I felt a bunch of like glass hit my face, and I felt a breeze going this way, but I still had my eyes closed. And when it happened, I didn't even feel el golpe on my arm. I literally just felt the glass in my face. So I opened my eyes and I closed them right away because I had glass in my eyes, and I was just like trying to like get it off me. And I thought we got into a car accident, and I was screaming. I was just terrified. And my husband was like, I remember him just being like, what happened? What happened? Are you okay? Are you okay? He was just like, and he pulled over. For some reason, I don't know why, I thought we were like in the middle lane, but we were in the HOV lane. If a lot of you guys don't know what an HOV lane, it's pretty much anybody who's in the car, two people plus, and you can go faster than the general public. But only if you have an extra person with you, depending on times or whatever. But so we were on that side, and we pulled right away, and I was like, where the hell are we? I was literally in shock. I was like, ¿Qué pasó? And then as soon as I reacted, I saw the front window. Like, I'll post a picture here for you guys. As soon as I looked up and I saw that, I was like, what the hell? And instantly, you guys, my left arm started hurting. I was like, oh my God. And then I looked at it, and I was wearing a tan shirt. So I looked at my arm, and blood was coming through the shirt. And my first thought was like, oh my gosh, glass. Like, glass went through my arm. Like, that's like, because I saw this big hole in the center of the windshield or the window, whatever. So I thought, oh my God, a big chunk of glass went through my arm. But I didn't even want to look at it, guys. I didn't even want to lift my shirt. I was still kind of like there was just freaking glass everywhere, all over my clothes, my hair, my face. Like, I literally would go like this, and there was like pieces of a cat. I don't know why I keep forgetting about the words. Vidrio all over my face, glass, and I was just like in shock. Like I was just looking around and I was like, what the hell just happened? And my arm is like in pain. I couldn't move it, you guys. My fingers, I couldn't move it. I couldn't even go like this. Like that's how like I literally in my head just thought, oh my God, it's glass. It's going down. Like I couldn't feel my elbow, and then I couldn't go like this to make a closed fist. And I was like, ya valió. Like I lost movement on my left hand. Like I legit was thinking the worst. My husband pulls over. He goes around to my door, and because I was going like this, like Dre thought that whatever went through the window hit me in the face. So he was really, really scared to see what he was going to see after I moved my fingers out of my face, because I also had my hair down. So it was literally like this. And so he thought that, but it was just the glass that was like hurting me. It was hurting my face. And he gets off, he goes around. We're on the freeway, okay? Keep in mind, oh yeah, and side note, the guy who hit us, or who dropped that metal thing, he saw everything happen, but he just took off. But it's okay though. I mean, and other cars saw too, but they didn't stop either. But that's Arizona for you guys. If I were in Oregon, it would be a totally different. In my personal opinion, I feel like people in Oregon are way more nicer. No offense to all of my girls who live here in Arizona. Not everybody. I'm not saying everybody, but no one stopped. Like they saw everything happen, and yeah, everybody kept going. Again, we were on the freeway. We were going about like 70 to 75 miles per hour. So people were probably just, but my husband said that the guy that was behind him saw everything and didn't stop. And so, yeah, I mean, whatever. God is going to take care of them. And es su pedo de ellos, as long as we're okay. So anyways, back to the story. My husband gets off, and then he goes, are you okay? Are you okay? And I was like, my arm. And I was crying. I was so scared, you guys. I was shaking, and I was just kind of like, what the fuck just happened? Like, I guess because you just don't really think that something would ever happen to you. And I think that's what happened to me, because I've never, ever been in a car accident. And that's honestly, you guys, like one of my biggest fears. And it happened. I mean, not necessarily with another car, but I mean, it's almost the same thing. And so then he's like, ¿te duele? Like, can you move your arm? I'm like, no, like legit, you guys, I couldn't move my arm at all. Like I was just like, oh my God, like I can't move it. And I still hadn't looked down to my arm to see what went through, because my shirt went down. My shirt literally went down, and it covered the cut that I had. So because obviously all the blood was going through the shirt, and I didn't want to look at it until finally he was on the call with 911, calling the police. Finally, I had the courage to just kind of look at my arm just to make sure that I'm okay. So I lifted up my shirt, and I just saw a cut. I'll post a picture here for you guys. Like this picture was literally taken when it happened, when I looked at it. I literally took a picture of it right away, just in case, for insurance purposes and, whatever. So I took a picture of it, and that's what my arm looked like. And I was like, what the hell? Like, why does it hurt so much? Like it literally felt on fire. Like I literally felt like my arm fell off, because I was so much in pain after after I finally noticed that I got hit. Cops were coming from both directions on the freeway. They stopped. The firefighter guys got there as well. And then they started to just kind of check my pulse, make sure that everything's okay. The cop was kind of like, can you make a fist? And I was like literally, like this is as far as I could go. And he was like, okay, but do you feel like that anything's broken? And I'm like, I mean, I've never broken a bone before. That's literally what I told him. I've never broken anything in my life. So I was just like, well, I don't know. Like, I just can't move my arm. Like, it hurts if I move it just a second. And he's like, okay. So then he left and went back to the fire truck. And then they were asking my husband what happened. And I was just kind of looking around, you guys, around the car. I'm like, what the hell flew through? Because, I mean, you guys saw the hole, right? I was like, what is that? Like, it legit was like something that was standing up like this, right? And went through the window. So I was like, what in the world went through that? And I was looking around the car, I looked in the back, and I saw el asiento, and you guys are seeing probably a picture of it. So once it hit me, it bounced to the back, and it hit the back seat you guys are seeing right now. And it scratched that, and then it jumped up to the ceiling, which is a picture you guys are seeing now, and it hella dent that and pretty much fucked up the ceiling as well. And then it landed in the back, the trunk. That's like our trunk. So it landed right there, and let me show you guys what flew through the freaking window. So as you guys are seeing right now, it is this huge metal piece. Like it's huge, right? Like you guys, if you want to pause the video, look at it. I'm looking at it right now on my phone. Like, look how huge that thing is. So that metal piece, you guys, flew through our window, hit me. I feel like for me, I feel like it hit me, like, I'm gonna say como que estaba parado, you know? And then it just went straight into the window, and it landed like that on my arm. I feel like it went like that, and then it bounced to the back, and then it bounced, you know, on the ceiling, and then it landed in the trunk. Now I can talk about it, but if like on Monday and Tuesday, like I really couldn't talk about it. Like you guys must have seen my IG stories, like even bringing up like saying that it was scary, like it legit would cry all the time. Reading your guys' messages too, like you guys sending me prayers, like you guys are seriously so sweet, and like I don't even know you guys personally, and I've gotten more love from you guys than anybody that I personally know on a good level, and it just blows my mind. Like you guys are seriously like amazing, and I cried so much already, and I feel, and that's why I wanted to make the video on Tuesday, because I kind of want to give myself those days to kind of like, okay. And I wanted to put on makeup because it does help me personally to not cry anymore. But you guys literally took the tears away, and my family and my really, really close friends, you know, and which is who I really do just care about. That's why I wanted to wait till Thursday, because I was like, I'm gonna be a hot mess if I film this on Tuesday or on Monday. Like it just didn't seem right for me to film it. And I hate crying in front of people. So I like crying by myself. Like even when my husband like me grita and we get into a fight, like I like crying by myself in my room. So I didn't even touch this thing, like ni lo mire. I literally didn't want to get close to it. The cop was even like, do you guys want to keep it for a souvenir? And I'm like, no. Why the hell would I want to keep this? That literally almost killed me. No. So we just dropped it off on the freeway. Well, the cop did. He just took it out of the car and just dumped it there. I truly believe that, you know, God was there with us, because it literally missed my head, you guys. Like, just the thought to think, because cuando yo me duermo in the car, like, I literally sleep like this, right? Like, I was literally like this, sleeping, and my husband was like, literally within minutes, like, before that happened, like, you tilted your head to the right. So, you know, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. And I believe that it only tapped me, and like that was it. Can you guys imagine if it like literally came in from the mirror or the glass, whatever? I don't even know what that thing is called anymore. The front, whatever. Can you guys imagine if it flew in like this, going this way? Like it would have legit killed us. It would have legit hit my face, or even worse, like the cop said when we were there, he's like, if it would have hit my husband in the face, like it would have either knocked him out or killed him instantly, and he would have lost control. Like we were going again 70 miles per hour. So he could have lost control. I was sleeping. Remember, like I have no idea what was going on. And he could have crashed. It could have just been worse. Could have hit me in the face. I would have been gone. Like it's just crazy to think that your life, you guys, like your life is just, like you just gotta live it to the best and to the fullest. And sometimes I feel like we do take life for granted, and I can say this for myself. Before this happened, like I legit like have been really not doubtful about my life, but just I'm always bitching, I guess you can say, you know, like you really don't realize like how truly blessed you are and the things that you have. Like you always want more, and you're not satisfied with what you have. But in all reality, like, it's really all you need. And I was being very ungrateful, and I felt like, you know, oh, I wish I was doing this. I wish I had that. I wish, you know what I mean? And I was just never very happy or satisfied with my life. And maybe God wanted to use this as a wake-up call for me. I mean, there can be so many reasons, if you're a believer or not, but that's just what I believe. But I truly believe that God was there with us that day, 100%. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that God was there and he protected us, because it could seriously have gone so wrong. Like, can you imagine if we had our Kia, which is a smaller car, you know, oh, and then it hit. So when it fell, so my husband was saying that when he was driving, the guy with the trailer, he had a trailer, he went into the HOV lane, so he went in front of my husband and le pisó, and he was in a hurry, my husband said. So my husband was like, well, you know what, I'm not in a hurry, like, he can just come in my lane and whatever, like, we're chilling, we're having a good day. And so when cuando él le pisó, that's when in the trailer, that metal piece flew out. And so my husband saw it coming. And so my husband, what he tried to do was, he saw it, he didn't know what it was. He just knew that something fell and it was bouncing back to us. So he wanted to, you know, miss it. So he he turned left, trying to like swerve to get away from it. But we were both going fast, you know, like, it's 70 miles per hour. And so my husband couldn't beat it. But whatever my husband did, like, I'm glad that he did what he did. I learned from this, either for good or for bad. I learned so much from this, and I need to really enjoy where I'm currently at in life, enjoy my careers, enjoy my talents, enjoy my family, enjoy everything, you know. And I truly believe that God's not done with us, and I feel like he has so much in store for us. I mean, nomás me dio un pinche golpe. It's probably Diosito, un golpe que me diga, despiértate, estás bendecida, you know, estás aquí otro día. You know, enjoy it and stop bitching. Like, literally, like, that's what I feel that God is trying to tell me. But also that, you know, he just took care of us. I love Jesus and I love God so much, and he's done so many amazing things in my life. And this is definitely one of them. This one takes the cake. It's scary, you guys. It really is so scary. So if you guys are driving, be patient, please. If you're carrying a trailer, please tie everything down, you know, like, amarren todo bien. Like, I've seen ladders fly out here in Arizona, people who carry ladders, like, I've seen them fly out in the middle of the freeway. It's really scary. So if you guys do work, landscaping, whatever, construction, please make sure that you guys have everything and it's all well tied, because it can literally change someone's life, like, within seconds. And also, don't drive behind trailers. Of course, we didn't think anything of it, you know, at all. But now, lesson learned, like, I'm not going to drive behind a trailer or anything that has logs, construction, landscaping, nothing. So I'm going to stay away from that. And I'm really good with not being too close to a car, like, you know, kind of like back and back. I like keeping my distance, especially here. So for any of you guys who love to go behind people or be on their asses, you know, keep in mind, you guys, that car accidents do happen and it could happen to you. Let's hope and pray that it doesn't happen to you, but let's be more careful on the roads, because it truly is really, really scary. It's like some Final Destination type of shit. That's what my sister said. She's like, dude, you literally lived a Final Destination episode. Like, I'm like, I know. Like, it was just, that's literally what I felt. I felt like I was like in a Final Destination movie. Right now with my arm, like, I can't move it past right there. That's as far as I can go. And when I went to the hospital, so the car was still drivable, thank God. It was just the glass, but we went to our nearest hospital. I didn't take an ambulance because I feel like I didn't really need it. Like, it was just el golpe. And I was just pretty much in shock with what happened, but my husband was okay to drive. So we just went to the hospital, and luckily I didn't need any stitches. So it didn't cut me. I'm going to show you, I mean, you guys probably already saw my arm, but I'm going to show you some more close-ups. But I didn't need any stitches, gracias a Dios. Like, I was thinking the worst. I was like, oh my gosh, like, I don't want to get stitches. Like, I'm not, you know, no. and I don't really like hospitals. Fun fact about me, they kind of freak me out. So luckily they just gave me some pain meds, and the doctor did tell me that this week was going to be a little rough with pain, with color, you know, my arm changing colors, and he just said that I have to keep it elevated. And then I told him what I do for a living. He said that, you know, luckily, he made a joke. He's like, luckily you do your YouTube, you can play with makeup and just use your right hand. It's my dominant hand. So I've been literally doing my makeup, you guys, like this. Like my mirror is down here, and I'm literally like just doing my makeup like this and adjusting or going, like stretching it out just a little bit and doing my makeup. And I can still do it. When you guys see my arm right now, I'm really glad that it didn't hit my face. And very, very blessed, because that would have either knocked me out or killed me. But Dios sabe por qué hace las cosas, and he's just so good. For many of you, you know that I do lash extensions too. I have my job, and I had to tell my boss, you know, that I couldn't go into work, and I didn't hear back from her. I just saw my phone going off, like she was just changing my appointments for the week. But then she reached out to me. And so I can't go back to work for a week. So I'm pretty much chilling because the doctor said that I told him that I do lash extensions, and he said that, yeah, he doesn't want my hand to be moving around a lot, especially with lash extensions. Like you have to kind of like pinch, you know, and move your arm and like place tape, and you have to use both arms if you're going to be doing lash extensions. So he just wants me to be on bed rest and just chill, for the week. And yeah, so that's what I've been doing this whole week. And I'm going to show you guys now my arm para que ustedes puedan ver. Like, so I can't make a ponytail. Like, I can't put my hair in a ponytail. I legit have to like go down and like, because I can only put my hand down like this and put my hair up in a bun. My husband, if you guys also follow me on Instagram, he straightens my left side because I can't, like, I mean, unless I go like this. But like, I legit have to like straighten my hair like this because my arm can't go past that because it does hurt. So let me show you guys what it looks like. First, let me show you the picture first of what it looked like when I first got hit. So not that bad, right? I mean, it's still bad, but, and then you guys can see this other picture from the hospital. It's already starting to get so swollen. Can you guys see it on the right side of that? It's super swollen. And then towards the lower cut right here, estaba bien levantado. So like I can literally go like this with my arm, and it was like that. Like it was super bumpy right there. But it wasn't as purple as it is now. So then here is the next day on Monday. Oh no, when was this? This was, yeah, Monday at 3:55 p.m. So you guys can see, you guys are seeing it right now, but it's starting to get purple, you know, like a little bit of dots around it. Nothing too much on this back side of the arm at all. And then yesterday, 2:32 p.m., it started to get worse. Like, you guys can see that, right? It's like super, super purple. Y ahí es donde me dio el pinche chingadazo. And then here we go. So I can only go past right there. Like I can't go, like if I move it this way, ahí es donde me duele. So I can't go up that. And when I go to the side, ay, right there, I can only stop right there. So if I go a little bit higher, me empieza como a doler y arder. So here it is. This is what it looks like right now. It's starting to get purple and blue right here, but pretty much purple and yellow and orange. And then aquí is where I'm kind of telling you guys that I think it's where me pegó. I think that part, I mean, I don't know how I got hit. Obviously, I was sleeping. I don't know. Luckily, I was sleeping and I didn't see that shit coming towards me. But that is the cut right there. And then you guys can start seeing the bruising on this side. Let me scoot this way so you guys can see. And then it's starting to get more bruised up right here on this side. And then it's a little bumpy. Do you guys see this bump right here too? I don't know why I'm starting to get that little bump right there. But it's all bruised right here. And luckily the lights are on so you can't really see the purple, but in person, you guys, it looks so bad. Like all this is purple, like a light purple. And then you have all this right here. Like it's legit so painful. And en la noche, I have to put a pillow underneath it to kind of elevate it. That's what the doctor said. And then he said that towards the end of the week, which I think I'm going to start, what's tomorrow? When you guys are seeing this on Thursday, I'm filming this on Wednesday. On Saturday, I need to start doing exercises to be able to like lift my arm a little bit more, aunque me duela. And don't worry, my aunts already gave me a lot of like Mexican remedies. So I've been doing that. Any other tips that you guys may have, comment down below and let me know. But your girl is doing fine now. It just really hurts. And it's just starting to get really, really ugly now. On Sunday, we're gonna go to church and they're gonna have worship night, and I know I'm gonna cry like a baby. I'm such a baby, and worship music just hits, you know, it hits the heart, it hits the soul, and I'm really excited. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. I'm really excited for Sunday. Even though this happened to us, it's, you know, I'm not going to stop going to church. I'm not going to stop, you know, worshiping God. Because I feel like he truly was there for us. And it was a very, very scary time of our life, in our lives. But we're so glad and so thankful that we are alive. And I can't wait to worship God on Sunday, and continue to keep worshiping God, because he's so good. Y ya, estoy chillando. I was like, no, muy chingona. You did your makeup. You're not going to cry. I know. I just talk about God and like, I just get so worked up. So with that said, you guys, I love you so much more than you guys actually know. I know that I've never met you guys in person, but I can't wait till one day, you know, Dios me da esa oportunidad to be able to conocerlos a todos, a todas. And, you know, I love makeup. I genuinely love makeup. I love what I do. And God just is not done with me yet. No matter what that plan is, I don't know if it's with makeup, I don't know if it's with business, if it's with, you know, just reaching out to people. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to continue to keep pushing and keep doing what I love, and see what it comes out and see what comes out from that. I love you. Thank you for the love, the support. Los quiero. Sending you guys all a really big hug, un abrazo, un beso. Los quiero. Cuídense, please, you guys. Cuídense, cuídense. Make smart decisions. Make smart choices. Just be careful out there. And, you know, don't forget to always tell your loved ones que los quieres, because you just never know. You really just never know. Thank you for listening to me. Bye.